Hello everybody, this is Niclas Huschenbeth and today I would like to show you one of the most curious and maybe most embarrassing moments of Garry Kasparov's chess career. So what am I talking about? It was the World Blitz Championship 1988 and Kasparov was playing against the strong Bulgarian Grandmaster Kiril Georgiev. And let's get to the game. So it was blitz, that means just 5 minutes per play, and that was the position on the board. Before we get into this, let me read out to you the comment of the day. The comment of the day is from Call Me Wisdom, and he says, "Good video, but please God, don't start with these annoying titles. I don't think your target demographic are 14-year-old girls." That really made me smile. And thanks for the feedback, Call Me Wisdom. And well, let's have a discussion about it. Let me know in the comments what you think. Are my titles too clickbaity or is it fine with you? Just let me know in the comments and I'm looking forward to your feedback. Alright, now let's get to the game. So this was the position. Kasparov with the white pieces and we see a bishop endgame. Pawns are equal, but black is having some weaknesses as his pawns are on the same color as his bishop. And that means white can attack these pawns with his own bishop. So in case you enter a bishop endgame, you want to make sure to put your pawns on the opposite color of your bishop and your opponent's bishop so they cannot be attacked, right? Still, the position is equal, but black, especially in the blitz game, has to defend carefully. Here was black to move, he played f5, which is fine, but another good move would have been to go g5, not allowing the king to come to f4. Let's see how it continues. f5, g4, king d5, takes, king f4. And now here Georgiev with the black piece makes a mistake. He defends passively with king e6, but then he's just too passive. He should have gone bishop d7 and stay active with his king. So for example, now bishop d1, and then you can come forward with the king, and black should be holding this. But after king e6, his position is pretty much lost. As you can also see, as the white bar on the left is increasing. Bishop c4 check, king f6, and now Kasparov creates a remote pass pawn here, the a pawn very strong, and this a pawn will distract the black forces, and in the meantime white is going to pick up these pawns, and that's why he's winning. So let's see how this continues. White pushes the pawn forward, and now he starts a maneuver to attack the pawn on f5. And black in the meantime is going for the a pawn, but this is just taking way too long, and Kasparov picks up these pawns, and now he's ready to push the f pawn. So we see Kasparov pushing the f pawn, push. Now he has to get rid of the defender, so he brings his bishop to e6. Black of course cannot exchange the bishops because then this pawn will just queen. So he moves the bishop, but now simply f7. Black has to give up the bishop to not allow white promoting. And this position would be a draw if the black king reached h8, because this is the wrong bishop, and even if you have the bishop and the h pawn, you cannot win, as you cannot get the black king out of this corner. But the black king is not getting to h8, as we'll see here. White plays h5, no king g6, and here this is the important moment. The black king cannot cross to get to h8, so white is completely winning and ready to queen. So the drama is about to unfold. White is queening, and most players would have probably resigned at this point, but this was a blitz game. Both players were low on time. I'm not sure how low. I read somewhere Kasparov still had about a minute. Not really sure about it. I put a video in the description where you can actually see what happened and also Kasparov's reaction afterwards, which is, as always, very worth watching. So Georgiev decided to just play on whatever. So check, bishop d5, king a6, and now Kasparov played one move too quick and he stalemated his opponent by playing queen c5, and Georgiev tried to make a move, but he noticed he can't. There are no squares left as the bishop is covering b7 and it's a stalemate, it's a draw. So Kasparov drew this game and actually subsequently lost the match against Georgiev and was eliminated from the World Blitz Championship. And this is of course very rare and incredible to see for a top player, especially one of the greatest of all time, Garry Kasparov, the then world champion, to stalemate his opponent. As I said, I'm not exactly sure what the time situation was, but in either case, very curious event, and Kasparov couldn't really believe it himself. Here, for example, of course white can do many things, but one thing would be to go queen b4, and after king a7, white can checkmate on b7. So why am I showing you this? Well, for one, it's something I also only recently discovered that this happened. I thought it was pretty interesting. And for the other, there's an important lesson here. The lesson is the game is only over when the clock is stopped and the score sheets are signed and you have shaken hands with your opponent. And I think what happened was he just went into automatic move, and he was also probably thinking, why is this guy not resigning here? This is completely lost. You're playing on against me, the world champion. This is ridiculous. So the lesson for us to take away is whatever the position is on the board, that we keep our concentration and stay alert until the very end, and we don't switch into any automatic mode, and always be on guard for last traps or tricks of our opponent, so to not let them escape in the very last moment, because this is how a lot of games are lost or drawn, and points are lost, because people are already done with the game in their head and they don't pay that much attention. They lose the concentration, then they make a silly mistake. Alright, so hope you enjoyed the video. Let me know in the comments, and then I'll see you again next time. Bye bye.